Well, a terrific Tuesday to everybody out there. It is the 11th of November, 11/11. Ooh, I like dates like that. Palindrome dates, although granted it is 2008, which I have to kind of ignore. But palindrome dates make me really happy because they read forwards and backwards, and I have a thing with numbers again, and I don't even need to go into there. So, okay, tonight, since Wash had the day off of class and everything, we're playing a huge Warhammer game, his Nids versus my Orcs again, and we've kind of sort of tentatively, meaning me mostly, decided that I'm probably going to be playing the Chaos Eldar of the Chaos or fielding Chaos Space Marines as well, but gotta get a little bit of savings up first, get through the whole wedding thing, and then I'll start shelling out money for my set. Meantime, I'm gonna be basically playing and stealing his Orcs, because he has so friggin' many of them, and he's fielding Nids, which he has been for the past, like, few months anyway, so he's happy with that. But, yes, need to buy a couple codexes and stuff, and I know it's so geeky and shit, right? I actually passed my first ever official, geek limit this weekend. I consider myself more of a nerd than a geek. See, a nerd is somebody, to at least me, now granted everybody has their own different conceptions of this, but a nerd to me is somebody who would rather read science fiction-y books than stand in line for a science fiction-y movie. Whereas a geek is somebody who would not only stand in line for said fiction-y movie, but would also completely make their own costumes that match the replicants exactly. That's a geek to me. You know, it's just one of those different types of smarts, different types of social outcasts and whatever. But I passed my threshold point this weekend when I bought not one, but 2 sets of 36 D6 die. In Warhammer, you have a lot of hits to make, which involve throwing lots of dice down. And before this, I had a set of 12 D6ers, Girl Gamer dice, that had little girl messages on each side of the D6 and stuff. So I now have, I think I have 2 D10s and like 60 or 70 D6s now, so yay, I own more dice than I ever have in my entire life. But in all honesty, it is fun, and it's a really good way for us to spend time together and work anything out that we have and tease each other and just bond. So I like it. It makes me happy, and it makes him ecstatically happy. So it all works out to very nice. It's also getting a little bit colder now, so the cat has decided that she prefers sleeping with us rather than just wandering around all night going, "Where are you guys? Why won't you play?" She's a very vocal cat. When she's not sleeping, she's talking constantly. She's just an American Shorthair, but goddamn, you'd think she was a Siamese or something with the way she just talks up a storm. Anyway, she was very cute yesterday and did all sorts of cover snuggly things, trying to get in with me and Wash under the covers, because, you know, it's warmer there. Yeah. Getting the house pretty much all settled in. Not too much else that really was on my mind for, last night or tonight. Wash and I, oh, that's the other thing. Okay, a couple things about him. I do talk about him a lot, which involves the first thing. So we were talking last night, and he mentions, you know, I always wonder what people say of me, because in my head, I cease to exist whenever I walk out of the room. I don't think people talk about me at all. And I'm going, wow, that's actually probably a pretty healthy self-esteem thing, but not necessarily a good personal awareness, because I talk about him, and I think about him nonstop. He's my best friend. He's you know, my lover, my future half and stuff. So yeah, it's one of those, I wonder if that means that he doesn't think about me when I'm not around, or if he does and he was just bringing that up as a talking point. I don't know, just something to throw around out there. And then, oh yes, we have decided, not we, so we've got this little thing on. Wash says he can cook. Now, granted, he's a meat eater very, not often, a couple times a week. I'm a complete vegetarian. I've never eaten meat. So I've been doing a lot of the cooking because, you know, it's hard if you're not used to cooking for somebody with special dietary needs to do that. However, I was also, my dad could have been a cordon bleu, he did do cordon bleu training and stuff. He was a great chef. He liked archaeology better, but, you know, he was a wonderful chef. So I can cook anything. I have recipe books. I don't really use them because I'm one of those, if I taste something once, I can recreate it. I know what tastes good. I know it's science for the kitchen. And we all know how good I am at chemistry and science, you know, says the girl who made napalm, back when she was much younger. Shh, we're not going into that one. So I've got this thing where, you know, he's like made dinner for me, I think, twice in the entire time of our relationship. And I'm pretty sure on one of those occasions I helped him out a lot in the kitchen. He has this thing about leaving burners on when he's not cooking and doesn't know how to turn ovens on and all the little tiny thing, cleaning up afterwards. What is that? It's a guy, I don't know if it's a guy thing or if it's his thing. So we've been doing this whole little back and forth. I get tired of cooking meals for both of us every single night of the week. He doesn't really know how to cook, so I had we had the gauntlet throwdown, and he's taken up the challenge. Probably not this week, maybe next week, or maybe when we come back from Thanksgiving or something, but he is going to cook dinner for both of us for 7 straight nights. And it was like, no, here's the thing. We're not doing just pizza, and you have to make sure it's balanced, meaning gotta have your carb, gotta have some dairy or cheese in there, gotta have protein in there for you and me, and gotta have fresh veggies, because I don't know how the boy manages to, I don't know how he didn't get scurvy before he met me. He doesn't eat fruit or veggies at all. It's like crazy. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going on there. So it'll be really, really interesting. It'll either be a week of me crawling into work going, need food, or else I'll be really, really well fed and I'll go, hey, guess what? You have no excuse anymore. You're helping out cooking dinner. So either way, I win. Actually, we both kind of win on that. So there's that, and that's it for me today. I hope everybody else is having a good start of their week and stuff. And I hope a very special Armistice Day out there to everybody who has relatives, friends, loved ones, whatever, serving in this current war that we've got going on, served in past wars, lost somebody, know somebody, what have you. To all of the servicemen and women out there, I can do nothing but applaud your courageousness and thank you very much for protecting our country, for serving and doing your patriotic duty, as I am unable to. Thank you, thank you. Happy Armistice Day, everybody, also known as Veterans Day. Please keep them in your thoughts, keep everybody safe, and let's hope that this will be the last year this world ever has to see one. That's what I say every year, but honestly, an end to all worlds, to all wars across the entire world, and to have Armistice Day be a memory of the day when everybody stopped fighting and we did achieve global peace would be a wonderful thing. So that's my thought I'll leave you on today. Keep up the good fight, everybody. I'll see you later, friends.